Cybernation Uncensored.
All right, hello everybody. We are. Oh gosh, I broke Discord. There we go. All right, we're good. All right, I fixed Discord. Hello everybody. Welcome back to Cybernation Uncensored here for Shock and Awe, where we are playing Cyberpunk Red, where you don't own anything, but you still pay for it anyway. I am Diamond Dust. I'm your GM, and well, Kiwi is not with us today. So, going around the table, we're going to go ahead and, okay, D3 of Wisdom, what is your, we're going to start with Ock Raven.
Buongiorno, choombas. How are you all doing today? Back for another episode of Shock and Awe. I will be playing Backslash, your Italian-American netrunner, who's always looking at netrunner media, excuse me. Looking for the next smear, looking for that next opportunity to raise up our raging sensation that is Thornton. Happy to see you guys all here today. Looking forward to playing with Diamond and everyone. And I guess I will pass it up to Sasha.
Hi, I'm Sasha. I'm playing your pint-size fixer, Magpie, who's always looking to make a deal. And unfortunately fell foul of Rogue a little, so she's a bit scared, a bit intimidated.
Finally, Jack.
I am Dr. Jack, and I'm playing Thornton, the raging Cajun sensation, your executive rockaboy. And oh god, here we go again.
Alright, so last we left off, we decided that, that fight against Lil Pepe was not worth the money that was put on the line. However, you guys did make a solid amount of cash at your night market, it looks like.
Yep.
But what else happened, guys?
We also set up the warehouse with Commandant to house the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So she's putting them up in like a cube hotel while the warehouse is converted. And it was a free month, and we've also paid for the next 2 months with the money that Woodchipper gave us from the night market.
Yeah, not so much Cube Hotel, but this has probably been the best, but like this warehouse that's getting put up has probably been some of the better.
Well,
We're putting down cargo containers among cargo containers too, weren't they?
Commandant is housing them at the moment until the warehouse is
Oh, yes, right. So,
we blackmailed Militech, putting the whole them just actually destroying the nest directly on them, giving them a corporate tap dance. And I believe Thornton up here actually set up a deal for us to actually if they want to meet with this entrepreneur group of bird watchers that help kids. About actually maybe helping fund their little operation because of tax write-off purposes and things like that, wasn't it, Jack?
Something to, well, it's community outreach, so it's a PR stunt.
So, Rockland having words with Magpie, which I think that was something that we were actually going to cover today in today's session. But
I think so.
I'm going to give all of you guys a week of downtime. You guys are looking a bit rough.
Yeah, the Magpie definitely needs it.
And plus, so Magpie, you're taking the week then to rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna need at least 3 days of healing.
Okay.
Oh no, 3 days of healing. 2 days would see me good, but 3 days would see me fully healed.
All right. So 3 days of healing. And that should do you well for the week then. However, what are your contacts by chance as a fixer? Because I imagine you're probably needing to figure out about food and water and other resources for the kids during this time.
Yeah. So level or actual contacts that I have?
Like, what level of fixer you are, what kind of contacts you have at that point.
So I'm level 6, so I can contact major city players, city politicos, and neighborhood celebrities. as well as corp exec, well-known people in the neighborhood, minor politicians, and city gang honcho.
There are certain places you want to try to reach out to try to maybe score some supplies, in behest of the children.
Think about the children.
Probably want to reach out to one of the food corporations, so...
You mean the food corporation?
Yeah, the food corporation.
Technically?
No,
Yeah, Continental.
Continental.
yeah, Continental Brands, there we go.
Yeah.
Couldn't think of them.
I was being facetious.
I mean, there's also All Foods, I guess. A subsidiary of Continental Brands. But don't worry, you have choices. Almost.
Illusion of choice.
Yeah.
But
It's just tabletop gaming in a nutshell. The illusion of choice.
go ahead and give me a streetwise check to see if you can reach someone here. Imagine you're
Sure.
probably, dialing numbers, trying to find the right ends to reach.
Probably dealing with a lot of unhelpful secretaries.
Look, they can only do so much. Oh! Well-
that's with a two on the roll as well. Jeez.
After a couple of agents that like the agents what's in your phone directing your call around Continental, you finally get Continental Brands Distribution. Matthew Davis speaking.
Hello there. I'm looking to set up a long-term distribution contact for food and water for something of an orphanage I'm setting up.
Orphanage. Look, we don't run a charity, ma'am. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm aware of that. However, I was hoping that we could come to some sort of arrangement where we provide a long-term customer base for you, and you can maybe see to providing us some kind of discount, maybe.
Well, I guess an orphanage.
Yeah. Can always think of it as a charity write-off, as we are working with a charity.
Let's stay with charity.
Above table, what was the name of the charity again?
Bird Watchers of Night City.
I can just hear backslash in the
Bird Watchers
background.
of Night City.
Well, first things first. Oh, you guys do have a website.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Well, the thing is it looks like you don't really have any big names behind you at all. That's the thing. Like, who do you have backing you?
Well, we are going to be meeting with it was Rockland Augmetics, right, Jack?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to be meeting with Rockland Augmetics later today. We also have well-known wrestling sensation, the Raging Cajun sensation, Thornton.
Thornton, what's your reputation?
It's a medium.
4.
Thornton. You the guy that fucking iced Militech Mike here a few weeks ago?
The very same. And the reason we're having to set up a new orphanage is in fact due to Militech Mike's psychopathic mother who burnt down our last one.
Really? Tell me more about so that smear is actually true. No fucking shit.
Yep.
Diane, I need all my other good appointments canceled today. I don't care if anybody big was supposed to talk to me. I got someone I need to go meet. Like, you hear the most like Southern Southern accent come out of this man. Look,
I'm Rocket 4, so.
Look, me being a Louisiana man myself, I am absolutely ecstatic to hear that you know the Raging Cajun sensation. I will. Where can I come find this man?
we can set up a meeting whenever you like. We can get you a copy of his latest fight, Brain Dance, and personally signature from the man himself.
You just see here, like, lean into the phone. Yeah, you have the really, really good ones, like the 100 EB ones.
Oh yeah, we got the good ones.
Where can I meet you guys? Look, Tracy, I don't want to hear your shit today. I don't care if the bandits are broke. Go fucking fix them.
Oh, not this asshole.
Come by my office tomorrow, and I'll arrange a
Tomorrow,
meeting
I'm
with,
free today.
Quickly motioning / to contact Thornton to see if he can arrange a meeting today.
Oh, I love putting pressure on you guys a little bit.
Just kind of mute the phone. It's like, can you get Thornton here today?
You have to contact Betty.
No, putting Betty on my speed dial list. I have a feeling me and her are about to start becoming real good friends.
No.
Meanwhile,
It's basically just a room in the shared apartment that she has with / Nick. She's still just a fixer.
After a bit, you hear Betty pick up / Backslash, what can I do for you, darling?
Betty, how you doing today?
Oh, I'm just absolutely peachy. I've had my tequila sunrise for the morning, but, you know...
Making note of the time.
Yep. But what can I do for you?
I was wondering I figure it's best to check with the handler and the boss of the man himself. What's Thornton's schedule like today?
Well, this afternoon, y'all have that meeting with the Rockland executive, some representative that's talking about maybe looking into your guys' charity that you're doing. But why do you ask? What's the deal? What gives?
Well, we still need to get close for that meeting, so we're at least somewhat presentable and can really sell what we're doing here. However, a person from one of the food co's is very interested in doing some charity work if he can get a chance to meet the main man himself, as he has been following all the new stuff and didn't quite believe it was all real until we got a hold of him. So he's real adamant about meeting today, like ASAP, like expeditiously, kind of in the moment. So,
do we need
what's Thornton doing in the next half hour?
Well, he's supposed to be going to go see some folks over at N54 about, something about like the next network updates. But I might be able to just pull him out of that board meeting because I really don't want to go to that either. So oops, we're gonna be a little booked. It looks like.
I think the publicity and the rubbing of elbows is going to be way better than a board conference meeting, especially if they see any bumps to their stock portfolio here. So let's see if we can make this happen, maybe.
Well, actually, I could probably just go to that board meeting in Thornton instead, so that way, that's still dealt with, and they can just deal with me. And I'm a bit of a right bitch with some of the people on the board, so I'll just have Zach drive him down there. All right, so I think we might have something figured out. I'm just going to talk to the man, and we'll figure it out. So I'm going to put you on hold for a moment.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Darwin. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
So, Thornton, are you side hustling this week of downtime?
Yeah, this would be Skinny Bob promo number 2.
All right, go ahead and give me a side hustle roll. Let's see what you're working on this week. That's just a D6.
Oh, okay. And this is exec 5.
All right.
I got a 4.
So, Thornton, you got some dirt on arrival and used it to score a nice fat bonus while at work, scoring yourself a nice extra $500 this week. So that board meeting, well, We're going to be talking about some replacements and whatnot. Probably something that you really don't need to be at because you've already took care of your part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But after a bit, you just see Betty stepping into your office while you're probably doing your typical exec shit. Hey boss. You know that board meeting you're supposed to go to here in about a half hour?
Yeah.
So, dash that. I'm gonna go. You're gonna go with Zach. Apparently, there's some big fan from Continental Brands who wants to meet you. That's supposed to help with the who might be helping with the charity efforts with the bird watchers. So,
hell yeah.
So go enjoy your day out in the sun, and I'll deal with things here on the home front. You don't you worry about it. I'll make sure you got a full memo of what today's meeting's about, even though you probably are pretty aware of what today's meeting is about.
Carlin, I owe you a drink tonight.
Oh, I would appreciate that. Right after everyone I got to deal with, including lard ass himself, head of our department. So
give him hell. He needs
all right. Zach will be on his way here in the next 5 minutes. So your coffee's waiting for you on the counter. Just on your way.
Do I need to get in kit or just go business?
Just either, whatever you feels best, it seems.
If this is a promo thing, probably should go in kit. All right, I'll have Zach go swing by. We'll get the outfit.
Okay. Well, you're out. You do have an outfit in the car and an outfit here in the office.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I'll change around then. So yeah, I'll go ahead and dress up in my full wrestler kit, which is now I'm in my kit.
So I guess Magpie will arrange with the Continental Brands guy. Can he get here in an hour?
Oh yeah, he will be there within the hour. Though as you're on your way out, Thornton, you do hear just, "Hey, where do you think you're going? Why are you dressed like that?" As your boss is like kind of waddling out down the hallway here.
Oh,
brother.
Got shit to do. Betty will come. We'll handle my aspect of it.
I have to deal with that woman. Good God.
Yes, you do. Remember what we talked about. Bye. And I just keep walking. I don't even give a shit.
Wow, you're not giving him the time of day.
I mean, you're trying to get out of that shit anyway, so yeah.
It's like what's the movie Office Space? He just walks right past Lumberg. Yeah, that's kind of my point at this point. I'm thinking.
After a bit, you see Zach sitting like in the driveway in front of the N54's tower, or like in the roundabout, rolling down the windows. It is 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 27 degrees Celsius out today. It's kind of toasty.
Now I'm glad I'm out of the business suit. Gotta let the guns breathe.
Good morning, boss. Car's cold. You're apparently Betty. You're supposed to be meeting some Continental Brands exec today.
That's the word.
Okay.
Let's have some fun.
That takes off, and
I'll get in the car and I'm gonna crack a smash.
Backslash, what are you working on this week leading up to this meeting?
I want to do some media digging. You may classify as a hustle. Let me toss this proposal at you and let you decide, baby.
Okay.
I kind of want to use my credibility to try to find any rumors or dig up any dirt on FBC storage.
Okay.
Thornton had a request on a certain kind, so I'm kind of trying to dig into that. But
so if you're
more specifically, any kind of FBC storage and stuff.
If you're taking the week to find rumors on this, I will give you a +2 to your active search.
Okay.
Looking for a shield, by the way, if we can.
A shield?
Shield.
Shield. The hazmat body. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so your active DV, I have it, and we'll determine. Give me, you can either give me conversation or streetwise to figure out what it might be, or do you have a proposition for a skill? Maybe a library search.
That would be the only one I would, honestly just over it would be library search.
Go ahead, give me a library search with a +2 on your rumor roll. Let's see how you do. There should be a rumors button for you on your media roll.
That's different to library search, though, isn't it?
But you can use it with other abilities like library search and things like that and get the bonus. But under my credibility, I do not see an option there.
One sec, let me have a look.
There we go. I have to actually get more in depth into it.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's see if that's a bit better.
Hey. So that's going to be a 6.
If you add the +2 to that, would be 16.
That's a 16.
Or
so, in place of a side hustle, you do actually come up with something that there is word, and it seems to be coming from a place called Metal Storm. It comes coming from the bar Metal Storm, that there are people that know where to find FBC conversions, and people that know there is the possibility there might just be some bodies hanging around.
So
we're looking at something fall off the back of a truck, though.
if Metal Storm is going to be the best lead, that I can deal with. I can get the better talky people to do it. At least this way I can just point them in the right direction. I will take that to the bank. Thank you.
Yeah. So, in typical rumor, Metal Storm definitely should probably have something for you, but it's a little hazy beyond that point. So, hopefully that is a good enough rumor for you for the week.
Thank you very much.
So, Thornton, as you are arriving to the meeting area, you guys all hear the rush of AV engines touching down as you see a Continental Brands AV touching down on the street and armed personnel getting out around the AV.
I turn the magpie. Who did you piss off?
No, this is your fan. He wanted to meet you.
Oh,
I
shit.
I assume this is Continental Brands, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Must be a big player.
After a
I'll
bit,
sigh. Put on the glasses, and then I'll slip in the chip.
see a guy wearing what looks like cargo shorts and a Hawaiian shirt and a pair of sandals get off the AV. Corporate Island exact wear specifically. By golly, look who it is, the Raging Cajun sensation himself.
What it is, brother? How you been? What it is?
See him offer over what looks like a
Well,
Continental Brand strawberry daiquiri smash over to you. Go ahead. I decided to bring one of the.
Whoa.
We just made that here, and we're about to release it. I was just wondering, maybe you and I could maybe do some business together.
Whoa. Can I try it?
Go ahead. Break it open.
Without effort, I ripped the whole top completely off the can. I mean, like not pop top, but the whole top. And I slam it.
It tastes very much.
Still called Steve Austin styles.
I don't think those are meant to be a twist. I don't think those are meant to be a twist stop 13.
knock it back, and go, bro, this is great. Don't give a shit if it is or not.
Oh,
Fantastic.
it tastes like a strawberry daiquiri. It's very much on there, and the alcohol's a little strong in it.
Man, I can go for this all day long, brother.
Oh yeah,
Doing great work.
yeah. I decided to bring that up from last time I was down for Mardi Gras, and I figured, why not, see if maybe I could escort with someone from the area. So, maybe we can talk about this. But what's this whole thing about a little charity that y'all doing?
Well, brother.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. So, we got this little girl over here. She's gonna tell you all about it.
So we're setting up an orphanage for the young and underprivileged of the area. Setting up in a local warehouse that we're currently converting into living space, and we need to get a steady supply of food and water for them. And thought who better to come to than a man of your stature in the greatest food corporation in
we'll rub it in. The Continental Brands is the greatest food corp in the world, but show me the place.
Sure. Is it nearby our apartment?
Yes, it is.
Right. It's merely a walking distance away. Come, and Magpie will lead the way to the warehouse. No, we just acquired it recently, so it's probably not looking too livable just yet. But we do have quite a crew working on it.
Why does it look like solve oil workers?
Well, they're good at what they do. Plus, they're local to the area, so.
You see like 3 graphs moving containers around. So maybe we set up a little area, put up some vendits then. Probably, or what are you thinking?
Well, I was hopefully planning on actually just buying the food rather than hiring a vendor.
Well, my thought is, we do this over Continental Brands for those that work, in the executive levels over at the Continental Brand Center. Since you would already be paying me for all the food that be coming into this here building, we give you guys some special tokens that would only work for these vendits. And these vendits, if you put anything else in them or try to scan them, they'll shoot at you.
Oh, it keeps it safe.
Okay. The house, that sounds dangerous around children.
Well, I mean, just tell the kids they need to use the tokens that are there, and then when the time comes around for us to drop off more stuff for y'all, you go and get yourself some more. You guys be able to pull the tokens out of the vendit and distribute it out amongst children again. That way, it don't. You don't have to worry about having actual eddies for this thing.
So they get the keys, right?
Well, I mean, that's just asking for some trouble.
Well,
I'm saying for
we're
the
gonna have to have the keys to empty the token container, right?
Well, I mean, once a month when we come in and do our delivery, you'll have plenty of tokens that you probably won't need more tokens. And if anything comes up, we'll always have a technician on standby 24 hours. So usually you'll see repairs within 2 days. What?
Backslash would just kind of almost have a disgusted look on their face.
I mean, if this is going to be our only source of food for these kids, 2 days is kind of unacceptable. I mean,
well, you're not just going to have one vendit. You're going to have like a whole group of vendits. I'm not going to just limit y'all down to one. How much do you take me for? However, at the same time, I gotta make sure that, you guys don't run out of food before the end of the month.
I mean, as long as we have the supplies that we need and the tokens to get those supplies.
Absolutely.
Magpie, I'm going to kind of disagree with you there. Backslash will finally chime up. I don't think that's a good brand and image we'd want to have with the Birdwatchers of Night City. And I understand, this gentleman here is being very, very generous. But due to the nature of the environment going on with our story, he's kind of taking us for a ride here. And I'm not really that comfortable putting these kind of vending machines in front of the kids. Excuse yourself, yes. 1 minute. I mean, token control. This sounds a whole lot of extra steps and branding that's not needed when there's various other things we can do to not only supply them a good image and branding back, but them to actually get on this media hype train that's been created over our incident. Guns for the kids to get weapons. I know this is Night City and everything else, but Jesus.
All right. Let me put this in a very clear picture for you here, little tech boy. You got 30 days. 30 days in a rolling month. Okay, 30 days in the month. Normally, people have 2 meals a day. All right, let me finish.
This is our media manager right here, and I'd thank you to respect him. Thank
All right, my bad. I don't like to be called out for supposedly taking people for a ride when I'm trying to be nice here. So there's 30 days in a month. Normally, people have 2 meals. I'm willing to offer you all, each child, 150 tokens per month. So that way, that allows them 3 meals a day plus 2 other options to pick up other things as they need throughout the day.
Well, that still sounds like rationing to me.
Okay, and then hypothetically the food will be secure, and you're going to pay for the tech to be here on site 24/7 in case we need something, yes?
If that's something that you need in case. Looks down at his agent and smiles. We could possibly arrange that.
Yeah, I mean, kids, they get their fingers into things. Things kind of break down.
At the end of the day, you have the five major meals. If you want anything else, I'm pretty sure we could probably find a way to rearrange this. Well, three meals a day plus 2 other side things throughout the day. I mean, how much does a child really eat in a day?
Far more than you think, actually.
Surprising amount, actually, yeah.
But okay, so 5 meals in a day.
That'll work. Okay. What is this hypothetically going to cost us, though? What are you going to want for this generous, offering here?
I mean, we'd be happy to put up some Continental Brands branding to advertise that your corporation does charity work, helping the poor underprivileged kids of Night City keep fed and watered.
So, I could probably kind of looking at the pics here with to understand. I have a little bit of pull over in the company, and with me doing these kinds of things, this might work out, and I could possibly make this come out. If we're talking, just the basic kibble and maybe some very basic pre-pack, we could probably settle for $500 a month.
Total?
Total.
For all the kids.
For all the kids, for the vendits, because it's $500 a month for the vendit service for 10 vendits.
Mm-hmm.
Because it costs me 50 Yetis to run a vendit.
And the tokens are free.
The tokens will come in each month.
Okay.
It's either that, or we put IDs in every single one of you, like what we do with our employees, and I don't feel like chipping kids.
Yeah, the token idea sounds like a better idea than putting trackers and
kids.
Well, what about...
Is there a way we could get a non-lethal solution for the guns rather than
Absolutely.
kids accidentally tripping it, and I really don't want like my kids getting shot up.
Absolutely, we can make that work. Rubber bullets, easily. Yes, Thornton?
Instead of tokens, what if all the kids had had an app on the agent?
So you mean to supply every single one of these kids with an agent?
Basic cost. And then we don't have to worry about re-grabbing tokens or running out of tokens. And then you get what you really want. Because let's face it, brother, we know what you're looking for.
What?
You're looking for metrics. You want to know what these kids are eating, how they're eating, when they eating. I mean, data. We all know that, bro. And it's fine. It's good. It helps.
If that's fine, better. I don't want to know what each individual wants. I just want to know what these kids eat, so that way we can make better food for the kids in the future.
Well, you can set up the app to track what the most popular products are, and
that. And I'm going to be very forward about that, because compared to other folks over Continental that tend to be a little bit more on an individual basis, I don't like going on an individual basis. I prefer, just nice solid blocks to see what people are eating in their areas. Compared to a previous distribution manager, which apparently had his pants stolen in his own office.
Who would do such a thing?
Oh, Bobby Bedlam Barron. In fact, fucking legend.
Wait,
that's a weird name. Who
that nut job in the monkey mask?
That's an urban myth. Okay, that's an urban myth. That
doesn't exist.
So, do you think we could maybe make that work, Dan?
Yeah, I mean, if we can get that provided, we've got a large sample size of kids here that I'm sure would work great for your marketing, and if you can provide the agents and the apps, we can certainly help provide the valuable data for you.
All right, so I suppose I will provide enough agents so that way each child has an agent. Now, the agent will not be able to do as much. It's a very limited capacity agent.
I mean, we don't want the kids running around with that solo opera thing blowing up the agents now.
Yeah, now, brother, let's be honest here, and I kind of bring him in a little bit. You could do better than that. You know that agent is going to become that kid's lifeline. I mean, that is going to be the thing that they will always charismatic impact.
Oh shit! All right, DV8.
Okay.
Plus, if you get the kids, if we get them in now, you'll probably have customers for life.
That's true. 2 luck, and I'm going to burn a +2, please.
All right. You do have rerolls.
Use the reroll.
Reroll.
No.
You see, I'm just kind of thinking. Well, okay. When I mean limited agent, basically it will have the functions of an agent, but it's going to be it will be Continental Brand's property at the end of the day.
Let's get everything on the table, because I do have an offer for you.
Okay.
To make sure you guys get actually make a profit off of this. That way you have you can worry about your bottom line, and we can get a more synonymous relationship. So please keep talking. I do have something for you once you're done.
So these agents, while I say limited capability, they can make calls, they can send texts, they will have their agent. However, I'm not going to allow them to have Digital Gladiator because of what Segatari has done with that, where it just bricks phones. No.
That's exactly what I was talking about. We don't want them to go around doing that.
Yeah, I don't mind, if they're playing, ELO, the, or whatever they're doing over there, but it's just anything that could cause damage to the phone, it will not allow. But it will also send me metrics to what the kids are eating, what they're drinking, so that way we can figure out what we need to improve, what the kids need. And I would like to offer the opt-in for, some of the older kids that if they want to have a biomonitor, we can see how the food helps them grow. That's one of the other things that I'm responsible for is with nutrition. Because
so you're offering free install?
As long as it's a completely voluntary basis.
Absolutely.
I don't have a problem with that.
I don't believe in chipping kids unless they are old enough to make a reasonable understanding. That biomonitor is theirs for life. That will come from an outside third party that I have from Trauma Team.
Okay. I can agree to that, and like I said, we'll advertise that we are working with Continental Brands. We'll put it on our website. We'll put up some branding to let everyone know that you're supporting the local orphan population.
Now,
and I'm sure our good friend Thornton Hill will be happy to work with you on that new Smash flavor you've got going on as well.
That's what I was hoping for.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, Backslash, you had something.
If I may interject here for a moment, I will kind of on the personal device show him the yes, this Militech thing actually did happen. This crazy woman burned down our place, and that's why we got these Silva people getting this set up, and we're making deals, and even actually set up this kind of LLC to, try to go legit, because trying to hide on the streets wasn't keeping these kids safe, so might as well play the corpo game. All right, putting all the cards on the table here. This actually happened. Now, flip over to the actual current data pool and stuff. Militech's in hot water. They got a lot of bad press going on. Be a real advantageous if someone could actually get some media coverage with these kids, helping them out. Maybe telling that heart-throb good story. I could only imagine what that would do to your guys' stocks at the moment, or branding.
Well, because of that story in particular, we actually pulled our food supply assistance from Militech. So that's already been a big start. Basically, Militech can buy from us, but we'll no longer just provide them food to feed the troops.
That I ain't too worried about. What I'm concerned is that you had some issues with distribution people and maybe marketing people. Your ability to utilize Thornton's a good angle here, but get you some maybe, as part of payment and stuff, get some videos and promos of you guys doing some good media coverage of helping the kids out here. Very generic, good media coverage back showing that. I wonder what that would do, coupled right off of the story of Militech harming these kids.
Yeah, I'm sure the average Joe on the streets would be more than willing to support you guys if they know that. Oh, pardon me, that you're helping feed.
Because it's about convincing the populace.
Sorry, I'm yawning.
At the end of the day, I'll get you in touch with one of our PR folks. Her name is Dazzle. That's what she goes by on the street, is Dazzle. She's a freelancer that we hire that I've trusted with, getting good information out. Because now I know you'll probably hear this from every suit. We have we supposedly have morals when we're corrupt and whatnot. I don't buy into the whole, stealing people's information. I don't like it. All I want is just my science to make the food better, because I understand we live in a shitty time where everything's just awful. So I'm just trying to make things a little bit easier for where I can. Just fun fact, the entire daiquiri you drank had a whole serving of fruit in it.
That's why I keep belching. Okay. Didn't think I ever would taste fruit. Interesting.
Sounds like you're doing good work out there already.
So, once this place is set up, you'll expect 10 vendits to show up. I expect 500 a month, and the ability to access metrics on what people are eating. And if you decide to opt to allow the kids to have that choice, if they want to allow me to see like how they're improving and growing, I only need a small pool of test subjects just to see like how the food that I'm providing you guys works. I'm not going to limit your food options entirely. I just want to find what works, but I'll make sure you guys always have food that will be substantial.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate that. Sounds like a deal.
You see him
I will
stick his
offer a
hand
hand.
out.
Yep.
He switches his hand over on realizing,
well,
that's the wrong hand.
No, she's got her hand on, so.
Oh, okay. And as for you, Thornton, do expect us to be doing some business soon, because I mean, I think it would be a good promo to have, the Raging Cajun sensation on the can for, well, on the label, especially if we start doing daiquiri in bottles.
Well, I'll tell you what, and I'll take out my agent, and I'll slide in the digital copy of Betty's contact info. I say, here, this is my business associate that handles these types of shows and contracts and promotions.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and reach out to her, and she'll arrange the details.
And what's that for, backslash?
Getting a good picture of the two of them together to give the guy, since he is a fan. That way he has a picture of him and Thornton himself.
And
That's
Thornton
Shaking
sign it.
hands.
We'll do a shake hands. We'll do a pose.
Oh, we can do a couple official ones, but that way he had that like genuine but here's me with and that more natural them together. But yeah, make sure to get some pictures. Is that genuine? Like here.
And don't worry,
We'll do some more official stuff later, but this way he gets to leave with some pictures of him and Thornton, and might feel good about that. That's all.
And also, don't be expecting Smash to be showing up in these.
I would certainly hope not. This is for kids. I don't want them getting access to Smash.
Now, I assume you're probably the caretaker for these young ones.
That's correct.
Is Treaty Fizz acceptable?
Yes, Treat Fizz would be acceptable.
All right. Though
I would like some real water or something in there.
Of
too.
course,
It's a healthy option.
Of course, I'm planning on providing some of our new synthetic juices, and we also have a milk substitute that we're going to be trying to put out there to see if people will drink it.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's not harmful, which you seem like a stand-up guy, so I'm assuming it's good.
So, well, I suppose on that note, you guys have a wonderful day. I should probably get back because I got other things I should probably be doing. As you can hear, like, his agent has been trying to ring this entire time.
Yeah, we've got a meeting with another prospective supporter of the Birdwatchers Club. So thank you.
May I ask who, by chance?
Yeah.
Rockland.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rockland
okay.
Max.
All right, that's fine.
What, you think we're talking to the mob or something?
No, he was worried we're talking to Bio.
I wouldn't say so much Biotechnica, but
All Foods? Come on.
I mean, they're a subsidiary of you guys, aren't they?
no, they're not. At least I don't think they are.
Huh?
They might be. I don't know.
Maybe that's just one of those rumors that are on the street, man.
Oh, well, but 30 years from now, All Foods isn't gonna exist. So, with that, you see him make his way back to the AV, take off.
I guess
After they leave,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll go ahead. Well, after they leave, I'll go ahead and pull the chip. We'll hand it to backslash and go, here, I just scrolled the whole conversation.
Thank you.
Now you got a record.
I have a little cassette case and put it, close to where I keep Gigi.
Mhm.
Giga, excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah,
GG, Giga. It works.
Yeah, they did. Brain had a moment. Thank you. I will keep that. I will keep that close and everything else for that deal. That's not too bad. I figure we just convinced the tech to make some alterations and have a very easy cush job after that.
Just leave the bed.
Appreciate you coming by, Thornton.
Oh yeah, of course.
After
Hey, got me out of a meeting I really didn't want to go in anyway. So.
I guess we need to go and get some nice clothes for our meeting with Rockland later.
Or at least try to, yeah.
You see Zach pipe up. Well, about that, Miss Betty kind of thought about it ahead of time.
Did she?
Oh.
I don't know. She was just like, someone just can't be walking in there with their hoodie on. So you see him pull out a couple of nice sets of like business wear for Backslash and Magpie, and of course, boss suit. So
Of course.
I'll have the car ready for you.
Everything.
I don't know. She seems to be on top of it for you.
Nice.
That woman is incredibly efficient.
Yes, she is.
And Magpie's gonna go find a room to go change in.
This is what happens when your employees are at Loyalty 10. They're willing to do just a little bit more to help you.
That's why I keep paying them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for anybody that might still be at the construction site, you do see like someone like take a bit of a spill and fall on the ground. And like one of the others just like, quickly, can we just clean the film on that one? We don't need we don't need another workplace report today. All right, let's go. Are your cyber legs fine? You can get up, right? I really don't need this. You just hear from the foreman. Why are we hiring so many incompetent people? Can you not walk on your own two legs?
Captain the elephant, I'll walk him.
By the way, Thornton, I think I got a lead on when we can start inquiring about your cyber body problem.
Oh, shit. That'll be great.
Magpie might have to do some talking, but word has it that a good place to look is actually going to be that Metal Storm bar. They might have some extra bodies just lying around. They may know good places to sort them. There's a good chance we may be able to even find somebody who knows a good place where they're just being kept, kind of thing. But if you really want to go finding a body, that's probably going to be our best lead.
That would be fantastic. Yes.
We better make sure to have some money to like grease some wheels and stuff there, and it's not like we have the money right now to legally pay for one anyways. So
yeah, those things are expensive as hell.
Plus, we're not even counting like the the brain box and everything else for them.
Well, that's what the Rockland deal is going to take care of for paying for that.
They're going to set you up with the brain and the jar surgery.
Yeah.
So we just got to find you the body.
Just got to find me the body.
They're going to set you up with the therapy too?
Probably not, but I've got the cash for that.
Okay.
Yep.
So. Oh, go ahead.
I was like, now that Magpie's back, though, I'm going to get changed. So I just figured I want to let you guys know so you can start maybe talking about that. Give me like 5-10 minutes. I'll go get changed.
Yeah, Magpie comes back in the suit. This is strange. It's kind of tight on the shoulders.
Yeah, that's kind of the style nowadays. I've been noticing that a little bit more, and I'm sure that feels weird with the arm. But, yeah.
Not used to like it being so tight across my chest too. Yeah.
So,
that's also been happening. Well, hell, that's been happening in offices for a long, long time. That's kind of the thing.
I see.
After a bit, you see a guy in sweatpants, a kind of a ratty t-shirt, and a pair of flip-flops making his way down. Magpie!
Yeah?
This is your landlord. Hey!
Huh?
What's the fucking deal with all the fucking people in your fucking apartment?
The
Oh,
Wait. the nest was burned down
I don't care. Why are they in there?
because they've got nowhere else to go. At
So?
least until now, we're
Are they paying rent?
I'm paying you rent.
But are they paying rent? I don't think so.
Look, the problem's gonna resolve itself soon. They'll be out. In fact, they should have been out already, aren't they? If this has been after a week, because Above Table Commandant was putting them up, so they shouldn't be an issue anymore.
Yeah, it is end of the week.
Yeah. I mean, that's it. Like, it's gonna resolve itself soon, so
It better fucking resolve
you don't
itself.
need to worry about it.
You do this shit again, I'm throwing you out.
I stage whispered to him. Want me to convince this guy to calm down for a bit?
No, Thornton. I'm sure he wouldn't want to toss us out when we're looking after so many orphans and that. Bad for business analytics, you know.
Fuck, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Can I give this guy a new hole?
I might still need that. To getting changed.
As you guys are making your way back, while Aka's busy.
I am literally right here. I'm just making coffee off camera so I don't spill it on myself.
Okay, understandable. What's up?
Can we take a break at this point?
Sure. Totally. We'll go to break then a little early. That's totally fine. We'll totally do that. All right.
I will be right back.
So,
At the level of my desk. Yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and go over our sponsors here. So, of course, today's episode has been brought to you by Lion Banner Games, Studio Agate, Free League Publishing, Sirenscape, Fantasy Grounds, Modifius, and Loki Battle Maps. I want to thank you all for everything you do. And also, I suppose, some exciting announcements. An exciting announcement from Free League Publishing, which I should keep you all posted on. Episode 2, or case file number 2 for the Immortal game for the Blade Runner series is coming out on April 2nd. I'm not joking.
Ooh.
Though, in regards to Cyberpunk Red, me and fellow content creator Emeron, we were speculating this while we were on our podcast, thinking about this. There is a possibility that we're going to be getting cryptocurrency as the joke DLC for April Fool's Day. So, I'm interested to hear. Oh, it's my tiniest fan. But imagine that, Sasha. We might be getting cryptocurrency, possibly. You want to lose your eddies to it might also even just be stock market, even.
I need to use the back. I'll be back.
Okay.
In a second.
I'll take stocks. I'd even take a cryptocurrency joke.
Like, every April 1st, it's always surprisingly the April 1st DLCs, even though they were supposed to be like joke DLCs, turned out to be really good. Like, we got Elf Lines Online, we got I think expansion number 2 or expansion pack 1 the following year, and then last year we got achievements and loot boxes.
It's true. I think it's because there's a little bit of the nonsensical silly fits so well with Cyberpunk. It's like I always make the Running Man reference to people, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie from whatever, the 80s. It was nonsensical and silly, but very cyberpunk and dystopian at the same time. They blend well. There's good chemistry. So it looks a little silly, but then it also fits some of that crazy cyberpunk high neon kind of motif that the fans just eat it up and becomes a cult hit, just like Cyberpunk does.
Well, The Running Man, that came out 1987.
Yeah, 80s. It's before a lot of people's time, I'm aware, but I'm a product of the 80s.
Well, Blade Runner, the original Blade Runner, which I had seen recently with my partners, turns out is like my favorite Harrison Ford movie by Ridley Scott. And, well, that's 1982.
Yep. Good movie. Even for its time, like.
But who can forget that classic Johnny Mnemonic?
Mm-hmm. Smash TV.
No service.
So such a good. I would love to have a second Johnny Mnemonic movie, especially now with all the technology differences from that you can do with movies and cinema production.
Who knows? I thought I heard a rumor recently that I think it might be it's going to be like a streaming series that they're redoing Neuromancer.
Really?
They're adapting Neuromancer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I saw that as well. I'm actually very excited.
I suppose something that I've been looking for, and I just don't know if anybody like has produced movies like this, but there was something about retrofuturism, like in Blade Runner and some of those other movies that like were like Back to the Future. That like there was something about retrofuturism I like, and I like besides Back to the Future and Blade Runner, like I'm trying to think what other movies really kind of land on that one.
Mario Brothers movie.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sometimes I forget that one existed.
Most people tried to.
Mad Max kind of did it in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's
Mad Max is like more apocalyptic, but yeah, I could see it.
Nomad, Wastelands and stuff. But Judge Dredd.
Oh yeah, Judge Dredd.
Yes. The new Dredd. Yeah.
Yep.
Dredd was a fantastic movie.
I guess for me, like the number one like retrofuturism movie that I can think of is RoboCop.
Another classic, great one right there.
Which speaking of RoboCop, I've started like the most recent RoboCop video game that came out called RoboCop Rogue City. And I thought, okay, awesome, a shooter with RoboCop, and then it got real fucking dark, real fucking quick. Talking about we like here we are trying to solve a murder, like a really really nasty one that gets itself all twisted up in many different directions, and that's a Rogue D4 now. Oh boy, that
dear. Culture up on the loose.
3 weeks until Fallout comes out.
Oh yeah, I'm
so anxious.
I hope they do Fallout justice.
Also,
I saw the clip.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh well, I was just saying they did the clip where it's the Vault Dweller and the Ghoul and the Brotherhood Knight all meeting up in Philly during the shootout. You get to watch the T-60 flying down on its jetpack. Like, okay, we can do this.
I am super excited for the edgerunners kit for Cyberpunk Red coming out.
Yes.
I've seen the sneak peek for it, and it looks awesome.
So, my prediction It might drop at Gen Con. That's my prediction.
Ooh, that would be cool.
I think so.
Along with a starter kit for Shadow Scar. Which I want to play Shadow Scar so bad. It looks so fun.
I need more info. I've been waiting for the, you know.
And, one other one. That James Hutt had been putting out there is fossilized violence. Okay, I just like dinosaurs. I saw that. I'm like, oh yeah. I just, you know, I felt like just like dinosaurs. Fuck yeah. But I know Gasser had wanted to play Shadow Scar, but are we good to continue then?
I think we're all here. So.
Yep.
Ak?
Yes, sorry, I had my mouth full of cookie.
Alright,
Did you
Rusted
bring enough?
Rusted
Did you bring
Chrome
enough
is
to the club?
DLC.
I did, yes.
I look, we don't know if Rusted Chrome's really a thing or not. Highly doubt that it is. But all we know is the next major supplement for Cyberpunk Red will probably be out this fall, and that's Tales of the Red Forlorn Hope. We don't know much more outside that. So, on that note, let's get back to it. Alright, friends. You guys are arriving to the Rockland campus at this time. You can see like the pristine whites and blues of the campus, along with sculptures of many different pieces of cyberware dotting up around the bright green foliage that is probably synthetic, but it still helps kind of tie in the features a little bit. And
Plastic plants, plastic people.
well, some of them are chrome. As you guys are pulling up to the backslash nervously groups. Roll me personal. Oh, okay, all right. You seem a little bit put together. Right, using spit to hold down that one piece of hair that keeps sticking up. But as you guys show up to the Rockland campus, Thornton, you're pretty well put together, and Magpie, how well put together are you?
It's that wardrobe and style or personal grooming?
Wardrobe and style.
Okay.
Do you have an agent?
Yes, I do.
So, yeah, that would put you at 12. And with all of you guys wearing business wear, that gives you a +1. So that puts Thornton at 18. All you have to do is beat an EV9. So, I mean,
Okay, we're good.
a very basic check to at least look presentable here. But as you make your way in, you guys come up to what appears to be a large counter with like 5 different folks working away at data terminals. One of them looks up. Hi. Do you guys have an appointment today?
Bird
Yes,
Watchers of
good.
Night City. We should have an appointment here in about 10-15 minutes.
Bird Watchers of Nights. You have a name for who you're supposed to be seeing?
Kind of look over at Thornton.
Yeah, did we get a name?
Yeah, I'm talking to Mr.
Oh, Mr. Right, yeah.
Insert name here.
Roll me a concentration check. See if you remember.
I'll look up my agent and see what notes Betty gave me.
Help!
Help!
Actually, would she be able to be with us in this meeting?
Yes.
There's a 14. Okay. But 14 for con.
Oh, and
And-
we have something pointless and random. Thank you, Nick.
Hey!
All right, with that in mind, while you're bringing that up, you just see Betty just lean over. Look, we don't have time for this. This is Thornton. Thornton was here earlier this week. Do you not remember the big scary man? And you see just kind of like, oh, yeah, okay, all right, yep. You're that person that Rita doesn't really like it at all. So, okay,
Yeah,
all right, yeah. Well, you're free to go upstairs then. Just take the elevator to the 15th floor, and his office. You should be meeting his secretary, and then
Thank
Actually,
you.
where are my G? Did he not make it into my GM? No.
Oh, no.
We'll find it. We'll find his name in the VODs.
Mr. Wingdings, there we go.
Mr. Wingdings. Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta have something in here.
Be like, be like when we're watching Scott Pilgrim, and every time they curse, you get the kind of sounds. Every time we're saying his name, it's Mr.
No, it's the Charlie Brown teacher noise.
Yes.
Lewis Copeland?
I think that's what his name is.
No, I'm throwing some random names.
No,
out.
I think Lewis was his name. Like Lewis sounds very very familiar. I just oh frick. But as you guys,
there you go. Look, Lewis Nanashi. That literally just means no name in Japanese.
Oh no, it was Baker, Mr. Baker. That was his last name. He was a fellow from Montana. That he was the Montanan representative from
Okay.
But as you guys make your way up to the 15th floor here, this is a very very different floor than what you were on originally, Thornton, when you met Mr. Baker. This floor, it's a little bit more shiny. You see what appears to be past Rockland models presenting previous many different generations of Rockland wear all the way back to the 2020s. And as you guys make your way up to Baker's office, what's up?
Do they have the
Terminator hand?
Do they have the oh god, what was it called? The suit that was made for Bedlam?
Oh, the Ultraman.
The Ultraman suit?
No.
Yeah.
But as you guys come in, you see a man sitting behind the desk, sitting behind like the front office of Mr. Baker's office. Just, what's up? Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
We have a meeting with Mr. Lewis Baker.
Thornton.
Birdwatchers of Night. Birdwatchers of Night City with Mr. Thornton. Yep.
Well, I mean, I see something for Thornton, but I don't see anything about some bird watchers.
Mr. Baker wanted to meet them, so that's what the book is.
Yeah, but it didn't say anything about some bird watchers in here. You just see Betty just hand on the desk. Look, stop making your fucking life so difficult. Just let us through. And you just see like her pop up just stick up out of her arm a little bit. You might not get to think another minute. And it retracts a little bit. Huh. I see you have a point. Go in.
There you are, the appointment. Okay.
Yeah, she's very persuasive, apparently.
Cutthroat corporate.
Yeah.
I'd like to take some notes from you, Betty, on how to better deal with corpo people. Obviously, you have this now, and I really would like to better understand this environment.
Sometimes, number one thing of dealing with corporate people, you don't deal with corporate people. It's either they work with you or you push them out of your way.
Taking notes. Understand.
Or you just avoid them in general.
That's true.
After a
I'm
bit.
working great with the fat ass lately.
Thornton, welcome. How you doing?
Oh, we're doing good. How you been, man? Shake his hand.
What do we got here? Yeah, looks over the rest of the folks.
You wanted to meet who you'd be dealing with. Here we go.
Magpie, operator of Birdwatching Club, and this is our secretary and media manager, Backslash.
See him looking looking at his computer, typing in some stuff.
Just have to push a single key.
You see his eyebrows raise for a moment.
Smile to myself.
Oh, you're that Backslash.
Indeed, I am.
Okay, so
I've been hearing that a lot from people lately.
Yeah.
It's like you have a reputation or something.
Yeah.
Alonso Vanetti, it is a pleasure to meet you. I will actually offer up a hand.
Yeah, it shakes your hand carefully.
We're using the official names then. Well, Lola Castillo.
It is on the actual paperwork as the CFO.
So, first things first. Your reputation precedes you here, Backslash.
Okay. Do you want me to sit, or do you want me to wait outside? It usually goes both ways with my reputation.
Here's the thing. I know you're recording me right now. I know you are. So.
Yeah?
I need a guarantee that nothing here is going to get smeared.
If it's for the benefit of the kids, nothing here is going to get used in a nefarious way. I'm actually going to use it in a beneficial way to try to bolster up the people who are willing to actually help these kids out in our association based off the smear campaign I did to Militech for what they did to these kids. Really, it's a beneficial situation for you guys because you will get good media coverage directly from me based off of the shitstorm of a fire I gave Militech for harming these kids and burning down their home.
It's a perfect situation for good PR right now. We also just
so you have my word. As long as you don't fuck over the kids, nothing here will be used in a nefarious way.
But if you
this is why I was willing to get my funding to them in the first place.
Okay. So with that in line, you points over at Magpie.
Yes.
You don't happen to be associated with a Yo gang by chance, known as the Little Jays, do you?
I
did my research.
I might have contacts with them. Yes.
I did my research. Don't fucking lie to me. I might look like I'm an easygoing guy, but I know who walks into my office.
Look, we do good things, okay? We look after the kids. We find them a place to live. We get them food, water.
I know.
We get them some basic jobs to do. Nothing too dangerous. Nothing too incendiary. I mean, just do like acquiring jobs, transporting jobs.
So, here's the thing. The fact that you're not gonna, the fact that you weren't being, cutting it straight with me already there about like, oh, I might have to have contacts to just, being straight up with me.
I mean, I have lots of contacts with many people.
Mr. Baker, if I may interject real quick.
What?
When you live on the street, as long as we do, you learn to be very cautious with information. So please forgive my associate here. We mean you no disrespect. It's the worry of how that information will be used against us. We're here legitimately. It's even why we even set up the organization. It's a legitimate organization. We're trying to do our best to help the kids, and we're trying to find every legal means to do it, since hiding on the street was not it. I'm sorry if our reputation gives off the bad image, and I'm sorry if being hesitant with the information gives you, the wrong feeling. That was not our intent.
I understand.
We're just cautious.
I understand.
Yes.
Oh, scary suit. Oh, scary suit. But I have to make sure who I'm dealing with before I start handing out money. I gotta make sure that you're not, making deals with mobs. I gotta make sure that, you aren't, that you guys aren't just washing money for someone else. That's my big thing here. I have to make sure that's the case.
I mean, we just signed a deal with Continental Brands for food and water for the orphans. So.
Well, when you are the only food and water provider in the city, you got nothing to lose. We've got Trauma Team, we've got Raven, we've got Dynalar. We have so many other competitors in here that we gotta make sure that when we put money somewhere that it's a good investment for us.
Well, just think of the good PR that you'll get for helping orphans out, like burnt out of their homes by Militech, and you're helping to provide for them.
Any assistance you provide us will go directly to the kids. It's not going to be used in any way. It's not going to be sold. It's not going to be given to gangs. It's not going to get run off to some.
We lost Discord cameras.
Oh, frick! 1 sec. Oh.
Yeah, we can guarantee you that any funds provided for the charity will be used solely for the purposes of looking after the children.
All right. So
here's the thing to keep in mind. The proposal that we're working, that you and I are working on, is basically an indenture servitude contract that I'm throwing half of what I'm making to them without me taking a single cut of it. You think I would be willing to put that line of service if I didn't think that it was a worthy cause?
You know what? Roll me a persuasion check and give me a +2 bonus, you two. Or 3.
Yep.
Fuck. I can't count today.
And Magpie was basically gonna say everything will be, there will be paper trails for everything. Nothing's gonna be hidden.
The Mr. Baker leaning back in his chair. Okay, so here's how this is gonna pan out. Here's my terms. So we're gonna follow exactly what you have written down in paper, Thornton.
Okay.
But I am going to up that amount that you had proposed up to 10 grand, or 10
That's
times.
right.
Instead of 5 times, it will be 10 times because of how what kind of investment this is going to be.
Yeah.
And I imagine, a 10 times repayment is going to be a very good reason to maybe not, break that kind of contract.
50K versus 100K. To me, there's still going to be, oh my god, levels of bullshit anyway. So that's fine.
As for you two, going forward, should your children need any cybernetics, you're going to have to come to us for it. Not Raven, not Dynalar, no one else. You're coming to us for it.
Okay. Could we negotiate maybe some kind of exclusivity discount on that then, if we are going to be coming solely to you guys?
I think we're going to get that based off what they're getting in return. If the kids need cyberware, they want the Rockland brand on it as part of that advertisement kind of payment.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah. We can agree to that one.
Of course, be good representatives of the Rockland brand. Because if it looks like Rockland's basically funding a bunch of thieves, you know how bad that would look.
Oh no, I assure you that we are no thieves, sir. We just want to be able to live and provide for ourselves.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be one of them scummy, slimy, this is your golden cuffs. However, I have to make sure that, I cover my ass when I'm doing this. So, starting off with you, you're going to lead by example. And, that fancy cyber arm you got there. I see you got the Blitzkrieg Arc Thrower. Now, it's already installed on you, and it's such a shame that it is. When you could have, we could probably take that off and maybe put a Rockland arm on you that might suit you much better.
I mean, it's personal defense that I use it for.
No, of course, but do you really need that much heavy firepower hanging off of you all the time?
In my line of work, yes.
Yeah.
Do you want a bunch of kids carrying guns to defend themselves?
I mean,
we put the load on ourselves.
Yeah.
We'll walk through fire and hell for those fucking kids. She uses that to protect the kids. I witnessed it firsthand.
Well, in that case then, we're going to need to, put some Rockland branding on you if you're going to be leading by example.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, each of you will receive a 20 eddy a month monetary compensation for your public advertising. Mechanically, that is the item from must-have cyberware deals.
Yeah, the sponsored covering, essentially.
However, in this case, in exchange, should the children ever need anything, they will receive it. They will receive anything that's 100 eddies or less for free, and anything 500 or more will be cut down to the next typical street tier of level. So if it's a 1,000 eddy piece of cyberware, the kids will get it for 500. If it's a 500 eddy piece of cyberware, if they need a new arm, it's theirs for $100. And if it's medical grade, it's free.
That certainly sounds like a very enticing offer.
Think about it. Free healthcare from some of the best cyberware installation doctors in the entire city. Hell, we even give folks like Trauma Team, Gauze MD, Savage Docs a run for their money. You need a cyber chair, we'll provide you that child. We'll even provide a child of Mercurius for free. As long as you wear that branding. As soon as we find out that branding gets taken off, the deal is over.
Understandable. I mean, you guys need to advertise, and we're here to show off that you are doing good work with helping provide children with stuff that they need.
I have a counteroffer about your branding, sir.
Above table, by the way, the new DLC has dropped, and it's all about agents. All right, but go ahead, Backslash.
Nice. High five. The disadvantage with a brand that we carry on ourselves is you're only getting visibility by the people we run into. And, we're not rickshaw drivers. I definitely don't use some kind of pickup ride share service. And, let's face it, how much visibility are you going to really get off of us wearing your brand? Now, I get it. You want to have the Rockwood name on stuff. I'm not saying no to that. Just hear me out, okay? But if I could put some good PR out that will actually catch fire in the media pool, wouldn't that reach a bigger audience than the brand we carry on ourselves?
Mm-hmm. My associate here is a very good media personality, as I'm sure you're aware of if you have done your research as you say.
Oh, I know exactly who he is. I've seen the smears that he puts out there, and that's what concerns me.
Have you seen his promotional material though, rather than just his?
I have. While it's good, now I don't mind, the idea of you guys wearing, Rockland Augmentic's brand while you're, smushing out, terrible people like the Red Chrome Legion. But if I find that you're beating on innocent people and that Rockland brand is, out there, then it's a whole nother story.
Do we look like the kind of people to be going around beating up innocent people?
So, for clarification,
Also, 4K logic. There is no innocence, only degrees of guilt.
there's that. Yeah. For clarification, we're talking about my salary going to them. We're not talking about any other deals on it. You're adding the cyberware as an additional incentive, yes, with these caveats.
Exactly.
Okay. Is these two things mutually exclusive, or are they linked? Is my deal with you
Separate.
bound to whether or not they're accepting the other half of it with all the cyborg stuff?
Your and I's deal is going to be the situation of the free cyberware for the children is going to be separate of you. However,
Okay.
your and I's deal will still stand regardless of what these do. However, if they prove to be a problem to your performance, then that will raise a different question.
That's where the penalty thing comes in. I can understand that part. I just want to make sure that whatever they decide to do as far as promotional is not necessarily dependent upon the other upon my deal, and vice versa. That I'm not pulling them into something that they're not comfortable with doing.
All
I mean,
right.
as far as I'm aware, with this deal, the only onus on us is making sure that we get our cyberware from Rockland.
And we wear their branding.
Yes, and we wear their branding, and don't sully the branding with bad action.
Correct.
That's up to y'all.
I mean, if it's gonna get the kids taken care of, if they need cyberware, then we can get the best on the market at a reduced price. I am certainly all for that.
And they'd really rather us, anytime we need cyberware to go to them. That's
Yeah.
what they want.
I mean that sounds like easy access to cyberware to me, honestly. And while I'm not willing to swap out the arm, I am willing to put Rockland name on it.
So, do we have a deal?
I think we have a deal.
That you see his desk agent has been recording the entire thing. Don't worry. I'll have a nice unedited version for myself. As he puts his hand out to you, Magpie.
Yep, we will shake the hand.
And then your hand falls. Look at the banana hand. Ah!
And then the cage comes down with the Japanese fighting spiders. Sorry, that's a bit. I just
Human perception check, please.
okay.
Why do I feel like we all just sold our souls in the devil?
It was a bad deal.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's not the best deal, but
Now, I think on
What
that
does Betty
note,
see? Okay, she's too busy.
Betty's empathy is kind of.
Yeah, yep. How am I higher than her right now? No, we're gonna fix that very soon.
I mean, Magpie's got decent. It's just
Mhm.
that didn't roll too well.
And with that, so you guys make your way out.
Okay, 15 and 17 don't give us anything.
Everything looks like it might be fine as you guys are walking out of the office.
Wait until we get out, and then I'll hand that scroll over to backslash.
180 is a person for branding. If we get all the kids to wear something that has a Rockland brand on it, that's a little over 400 eddies a month. Okay. We didn't really get shit out of this fucking deal.
Well, I mean, we're getting Thornton's,
If
like half of Thornton's.
yeah, that's what we're that's the hopeful payoff, assuming he actually gets any kind of actual wage behind it. Anything beyond that is bullshit. But that's fine. That's fine. We will. I will find a way to make this deal work in our advantage. I'm great at turning, pieces of shit into gold mines.
Well, not only that, but part of the deal was to put a scroller in the combat body too, and that you were going to be able to use it as much as they are to make the BDs that you were anyway. So all that revenue can go towards it as well.
And we do have a scroll of them agreeing to it. So if they try and fuck us, then
Yep.
we'll
Besides-
get with the devils in the details, because we're gonna make this legit.
Absolutely, I agreed to wear Rockland branding. I didn't agree it had to be visible.
Oh, it needs to be visible.
There it is.
That's how that is actually how the cyberware works.
Okay. Oh no, that I understand. But if I don't have any actual external cyberware I wear, how am I going to wear any branding? Oh, I'll get it put on my underwear. It's fine.
I mean,
Oh, you're losing an arm.
if you want to go around showing off your underwear, I guess.
Look, it's Night City. By the way, looking at the new Agents DLC, that's kind of nice. Like, there's a lot of new apps, new agents on there, all sorts of cool shit that your agent can do. Like, they talk in great detail about what your agent's doing. And also, a reason why I'm making today not a combat one is because Zephyr's not present. But I imagine with it hitting evening, you guys are probably going to go hit Metal Storm to, maybe go have a drink and go start perusing to find out where some bodies might be.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, I haven't been here yet. Y'all went here without me.
So
this would be a treat.
as you guys make your way over, Betty's just kind of looking at Metal Storm. It's just like, jeepers. This place looks like a fortress.
I
can hang here.
Full bodies hang out here. You need a place that's going to stand up to that kind of shenanigans.
Full
I think
bodies
that's
and
a good word for
boards. Yeah.
Yep.
Cyber tidy whitey.
Feel like the Futurama ones.
But as you guys come in here, a little bit heavier music's playing as you guys come in. Bit of a busy place as you guys get in, and you got full body conversions. You've got board up folks. You have people that just have just a shit ton of chrome in here. Everything is either welded or bolted down to the floor.
God damn.
Behind the bar, you see a much bigger woman. She's currently currently dealing with a rather rowdy patron. As you get closer, you just look. Only way you're getting up off that fucking seat is if you fucking pay your fucking tab. You say put it on my tab one more fucking week. I'm going to fucking break your legs, and I don't care if they're reinforced. Look, ladies. Ladies, I promise, I'll have the money. No, you gotta have the money right now, sugar. God. You feel just oh, see, just one more week. All right, I got a big job coming up. Hey, don't worry. All right, I'll let you walk this one time. But if you come in here again and you don't have that money, you're not walking again. You hear me? Hey, yeah. Now get out of here. And with that, you see this little scrawny guy that's got just some cyber on him, just take off running out the bar. She looks over. Well, hey there, handsome. What can I get you guys to drink tonight?
Turn back, slice. Supposed to be talking to you.
Y'all make lemonade here?
Oh, I remember you. Yeah, I remember you. Mm-hmm.
Can I get a lemonade? I mean, you guys know how to actually squeeze the lemons just right.
Oh yeah. Well, what about you, big guy? Hey, you're the one that killed Militech Mike. Thank you Oh my God! Thank you for getting rid of that absolutely obnoxious asshole. Yeah, he'd come parading in here with his buddies, just oh, I'm a veteran. You should get me drinks, and oh, fuck off. So, what about it for you, champ?
Just so we need some rocket fuel here.
Rocket fuel? Oh.
We want to be flying tonight, baby.
I think I know just the thing to get you going then. What about you, honey? Looks over at Magpie.
I'll take a lemonade too, please.
And with that, she puts up there. What's your guys' lifestyles?
Good.
Generic pre-pack, I think.
Generic pre-pack,
all right.
2-bedroom.
You guys will be able to cover it then on your lifestyles as you guys get your drinks put in front of you.
Good pre-pack.
Good pre-pack, yeah.
Good pre-pack.
As long as you have generic pre-pack or better, it does not come out of your account. And she puts the drinks in front of you guys, and just looks over. So, what brings some fine people like you into a place like this?
Well, we heard you guys know where to get hold of some FBCs.
Oh, you're looking for some FBCs. Ooh. Who are we looking for?
What was the name of the environmental one again?
Yeah, not who, but what. Looking to see if we can find maybe a shield that might fall off the back of a truck. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
You're here looking to chrome up, are ya?
You know it.
Well, she looks up at the clock. Apparently, you're a little quiet, Sasha, according to Culture Nerd. Not sure. You sound fine to me.
Yeah, no, I'm at my usual volume. I might just be talking quietly.
Alright. Well, if you give it about 15 minutes, I think there might be someone that you should be able to talk to, that you might get a little something off the back of a truck.
Cream.
I appreciate that. My slide 50 eddies.
She just kind of looks. Oh, honey. Jeepers. What are you taking me for? Some Jig Street toy? She takes it and pockets it.
Baby, I'm just showing a little appreciation there. You know what I mean?
She appears to be in her late 40s. Black hair past her shoulders. You can see a linear frame beta sticking out of her body.
I'm actually feeling inadequate at this point.
This is Glades. Thornton, Glades is a wrestler from a time before you, actually. This is Rita's mentor, in fact.
Oh, that's even more of a reason to play this chick up. Okay.
What are you doing to chrome up? Are you trying to, beat my protege or something? Is this what's going on here?
Well, we're actually going to be working together.
Really? You're going over to Rockland, are you? Don't worry.
Yeah.
That information won't be sliding. It won't be getting dropped unless someone's got some real hot money for that.
I'm sure they're going to make that public pretty soon anyway. So, but yeah, she got hot when she saw me the other day. I don't know what's up with her. Why she's taking it so hard.
You broke her leg. She wasn't ready for it. And I told her, she needs to go fucking reinforce those fucking legs. She wouldn't listen to me. And then, she comes crying to me now that she's got to go get some fucking reinforced legs. You knock some fucking sense into the woman.
Well, when a frog jumps, you better know where she's landing.
Oh.
Sure, that's a saying.
Gosh. I remember, first time she stepped in the ring. It was 2038, I think it was. She's been in the scene for a little bit, but it's 2038. I remember she was a little bitty thing walking into the ring. And, I just got my first linear frame Sigma. And, she came, bouncing in here, thinking she was all hot shit with her little jumping legs. And I remember grabbing her by the ankle and whipping her out like a fucking towel. Like right up against the ropes.
I'm mentally taking notes of this in case we ever have a match together.
Now, the thing is, be nice to her. If you guys are working together, if you warm up to her, she, despite, that stone cold, absolute bitch of an attitude she's got, she's actually really a good person at heart. You just got to get past the very thick subdermal skin.
Oh, I think she likes me.
Well, she does admit you're good. She does admit that you're good. She hates to admit it, but I've forced her to admit it, that you're good.
Nobody gets that hot without
some form of respect.
So.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Do you remember? You remember Bronze Brody from fucking Raven Micro Cybernetics? Three-time city champ. Back in like his streak ended back in 2037.
Kinda. I was only just starting to see the scene at that point.
Okay, so you're probably part of one of the minor leagues at that point. But yeah, I remember being just like Rita, where Brody fucking drug me across the fucking, and we didn't even have an actual canvas. It was just steel riveted floor. I remember getting my shit torn up across the fucking ground. And turn around, coming up to the end of the season, I managed to bring myself back up, and I ended his championship career. Ended up accidentally snapping his neck, but yeah, it happens.
Does Rita maybe have
what's up?
Does Rita have maybe flowers she likes or a drink or something? I mean, we keep thinking maybe these two got off on the wrong foot. Maybe there's something we can do to kind of help make amends and make things a little bit more amicable, maybe.
Well, in that case, then looks over towards one of the back rooms. Slides over a couple of these very bright, orange mugs, mugs full of bright orange alcohol. Room 4 back there. She's back there currently drinking after another loss. So maybe go talk to her.
She's here?
Yeah. Yeah, she comes here almost every weekend to get her mind off things. She hasn't been doing too hot. I don't know what gives, but I don't know. Just play it nice. If you decide to, start fucking with her, I will whip you out like a towel. I can do it to a little chump like you.
No doubt.
Best behavior.
From what you know about Rita, she was champion for in the year 2038, 2039, 2040, and 2041. She was defending her title for 4 years. She looks over at Magpie. By the way, how are you and the kids doing? I heard the news from across Haywood.
Yeah, we're doing okay. We've got a warehouse that we're renovating to use as housing, so
Yeah,
trying to get things built up.
the lady in red came over and had a little word with me, so I do expect some nice solos to be watching over your place. All right.
I really appreciate that.
They're not Borgs by any means, but I have people showing up here to Metal Storm that want work, and you'll have people watching every door to that warehouse. They're good people. Alright. So, with that, you guys gonna go have words with Rita then before the fixer shows up?
I am, at least. I can't really... Backslash is not the best conversation person, and I really don't think I can help much with negotiation about it at FBC. But talking with Rita, I might learn something valuable. I'll take that chance.
Alright. And... So, Magpie, you know that if you let fixers drink a little bit, it might loosen up the gears, so it's totally up to you if you want to let that fixer kind of wait a little bit.
Yeah, might let him lubricate himself a bit.
Hey, you guys are making some good progress today, by the way. I want you to know, there may not be combat, but you guys are making some progress today.
Hey, we're doing the best kind of combat, verbal combat.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
So you backslash, you make it back to room 4. You just find you can hear Night City, the Night City Fighting League announcers just going nuts over a fight that's going on. You see Rita just sitting at a table with 3 mugs in front of her, and her face bandaged up and her arms patched up.
I will kind of open the door, trying to juggle the mugs, kind of try to open the door with the elbow kind of thing, trying not to spill the mugs, and
leave them at the door. I'll grab them later.
I'd at least want to, say hi and chit chat with you for a bit.
Oh,
if you don't want the company, I'll leave. So.
Oh, you're not Glades.
No, but
aren't you that little prick that runs around with Thornton?
Yeah, I'm starting to get quite a reputation for that. Can I come in, or you just want me to leave the drinks here?
You're probably gonna bug the hell out of me anyway. Have a seat.
Thanks, appreciate
it.
it.
Yes, is Big Shot coming in here as well?
Well, this one's from me, and this one's from him. I'll set
Really?
the 2 mugs on the table. 100%.
What's your angle?
9 degrees.
Yeah. You want to know that? No bullshitting. All cards on the table. Y'all got off on the wrong foot. No pun intended. I'm not trying to make jokes here. Okay, y'all got off on the wrong foot. He is genuinely sorry, but he's too much of a pighead to admit it. He is, he genuinely hopes you are doing okay, but the chips just affect people, and sometimes you can't really say some things, and he wants to check on you, make sure you're all right.
Chips?
He wants us to be water under the bridge, okay?
Wow. Doesn't even have the audacity to even come in here and come talk to me then. All right.
No, he does. He's in the middle of something, and I'm just going to be a third wheel to a situation I'm outside my pay grade for, so I figure I'd at least try to, start doing things in the background, whether he realizes it or not.
Well, all right, then what is it? Go on.
What?
I imagine you're gonna start asking me provoking questions, and then you gotta put a little video together to say how much of a fucking pansy I am, getting drunk on a fucking Saturday night.
Take the camera off my head, turn it off, set it on the table, razz my hair.
Oh. Look a little better without the helmet.
I legitimately am here because I want you guys to have a better working relationship. It's better for both your brands.
Yeah, being the fucking heel of the NCFL, having my shit kicked in by fucking Thornton of all people. Like, do you know what it's like? Just every fucking weekend, getting shit on by everybody. You gotta, take it on the chin.
I live on the streets. I grew up on the streets here in Night City with a bunch of other fucking orphans and outcasts.
I got scooped up by Rockland out of the old combat zone after NCPD decided that it was time to enforce the streets. I had nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
So
and to be a certain degree, you're almost lucky that you got picked up by a corp and didn't have to fight between gang wars and city filth and runoff and people fucking cyber psychos and drug addicts gone crazy and everyone just trying to take a bite out of forgotten people. Like,
but honestly, I just want to know from you specifically. And you just kind of see what normally is like her very normally like her showy red eyes that she normally has for being out in the ring. Just go back to what looked like a natural brown. Is it really worth it to sell out to people like Rockland?
Fuck no.
Like if I had to give you any advice, don't sell out to Rockland. Don't sell out to any of these corps. Because as soon as they put the golden cuff on you, I can't walk out. I can't. I have to, play that role of the villain for Rockland to get them some good media. Show all the fancy new things that they add to make me better.
Right. I would walk through fire and hell. I would walk through Arasaka's office and shit on their desk if it meant a better life for those fucking kids.
What kids?
I would do it with why the big man himself was running a conference meeting. I don't fucking care.
What kids?
Oh shit, man! You don't know, like, yeah. Come on, this media thing actually was based off something. These Militech fucking assholes burned down the orphanage that me and the other lady take care of. Thornton's been helping them out, sends half his proceeds off to them. Any deal he makes, he's throwing half the money over to those kids. Got like 20 of them now.
Not gonna lie. And I she kind of looks just to make sure no one else. As much as I act like I hate the demo, if he's actually a really good guy, I can't bring myself to continue to fucking fight him.
Well, that's the thing is, he doesn't wish anything bad against you either, but. And trust me, this is coming from, a professional person that apparently everyone in the city is afraid to talk to. Your guys' chemistry is great for media television.
Roll me a conversation check. Let's just see how this conversation... Let's just see how this conversation's rolling. You are going to get a +2 since she is inebriated.
Oh, God. It's not going to help much, but I'll take it. Conversation should be under social,
actually,
right?
Give me rumors with conversation.
Okay. That's not the right roll.
Almost.
And then that would be 2 higher, so 8. So
So, kind of what
I have
you're...
low cool and low empathy.
I'm looking for passive here on this one.
Okay.
So we got a 10. So what you're kind of pulling from this is Rita, and kind of in the back of your head, / when you're thinking about this. And now you're kind of wondering what you can do with this information. Rita is apparently nothing more than, oh, look, Rita once again failed another fight, but we over here at Rockland have exactly what she needs to keep going. And they keep packing her with more and more cyberware. And
I'm going to go on a limb here, Rita. They're intentionally screwing with you just to keep you their poster child of their gear.
When I was about to get that jump on Thornton, I felt a little lurch to pull me back.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I hate it. I fucking hate it. I can't just, do my thing. I wasn't even going to kill Thornton. It wasn't even going to kill him. It was just, a nice little drop from the ceiling down onto him. Like, oh. I mean, sure, yeah, I hit like a fucking truck, but, with all the shit that Thornton's packing, he should be fine. But no. Rockland wanted me to move over a little bit so that way I don't hit him.
I think you guys need to keep this, especially in front of the cameras, keep this kind of quote-unquote playful hostility you guys have. But I'm pretty sure, given the opportunity, you want to go down for the person killing Thornton?
I don't.
/ will say with an evil grin.
I don't. I don't want to kill him.
No.
I like him too much.
Not actually kill him.
What do you mean?
Just between you, me, and the gunk on the wall.
What's up?
I don't think we're going to need that deal, by the way.
Okay, it's like he's been looking for a way out.
Really?
Yeah.
So Rockland's not getting Thornton. They're just getting someone else that, whatever.
I mean, you can consider it that way, sure. If you want to look at that, it's far more complicated than I pay attention to.
I guess if that's... How much are you offering?
I'm not. I'm just, I'm just trying to make sure you have a better day and realize there's nothing bad going on there, and maybe I can find an angle to help you out here, and if so, I'll come back, we'll have another conversation. Just try to make sure you realize that anything that happens in front of the cameras is just there for the stunt of what you guys are involved in.
All right.
Okay, so you have yourself a good night. I just want to make sure you're aware of that. This stays very hush-hush between us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm probably going to drink a couple more. I'm probably going to pass out here, and I'll probably forget about the entire conversation until you remind me about it next time we talk.
Sounds like a plan. Well, I haven't recorded, so
Yeah.
I'll do my best to try to refresh your memory.
I don't know. I seem to be forgetting things a little bit more often.
Mm-hmm. Good to know. Mark, I hope you enjoy your drinks. I'm going to excuse myself. I got to hit the little, the little media room, and you take care of yourself, Rita, okay? Keep your chin up. Don't let the city get you down.
How's it feeling over there, guys? But, in regards to something pointless and random, though, as you guys are, that pointless and random was, with, ladies, showing, kind of her power. But for you guys, the fixer is well into a couple shots of whiskey, and, third one down the pipe as you guys are making your way over. Guy appears to be a Samson body.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
He's a big one.
Yeah. Samson, he appears, he is wearing what looks like a t-shirt that's just got burned corpse shit painted on it. Pair of jeans that are ripped out in the joints. Yeah, he just looks over to you guys as you're coming over.
Hey, I hear you're the one to talk to about maybe acquiring an FBC that we're looking for.
Oh, chipping in, are we? Just kind of hear a metallic voice come from there. What?
Not myself personally, but my associate here.
I don't know who y'all are. What can I call you, little lady?
Name's Magpie.
Okay. Yeah, it sticks out a giant hand towards you, Magpie. Colossus.
Nice to meet you, Colossus, and she will shake the hand.
Looks over at you, Thornton. So, we're looking for a body. You kind of got one that your heart's set on by chance?
Oh, brother, we were looking around, and I was wondering if you happen to know where we could find a shield that could just kind of fall off the back of a truck. You know what I mean?
Off the back of a truck. That's kind of a big ask, big guy.
Oh yeah. Well, we can acquire, but we just need to know where to go. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. It's just, shields are being used right now for the reclamation effort over in the hot zone. That it's so hard to get a shield, just simply out the back of a truck. That's
Right.
That's kind of where I'm looking at this. That literally as soon as they make one, they put the person in it and send the guy on his way. That's like how quick those disappear.
I thought that I heard somewhere that at least some of these companies that they actually rotate shifts because they don't want the workers to get off a shift and then be walking around in a hot body around the rest of Night City.
Well, yeah.
So they pull cores, and then they have those bodies sitting around in a clean room somewhere. Maybe one of those might decide to walk away between shifts.
I mean, gosh, I think maybe Night Corp might have something laying around, but I don't know.
I mean, we hear you're the man, so
Yeah.
No, I am. Trust me. I know where to find them. I just don't know about off the back of a truck.
I mean, we're both fixers here. We can work something out.
All right, so we're looking at a minimum 19,600 eddies for purchase.
right.
But what about you, big guy? Why are you getting an FBC? Everybody's got a story for why they're morgan up.
There are new opportunities that are occurring. I need a regular walk-around body because I have shift work too, and the corp's going to handle my working body. I need something that the corpse don't have hands on.
Okay.
Customize the way I want.
So you're just needing something to stay off that corporate leash. Okay.
Exactly. The shield would work best when I'm doing my thing out on the street.
So we're looking at 19,600 eddies. All right. What I could do is we could do a half up front, half later kind of bargain if that's something else that might pique your interest.
Is there any way we could maybe go a little bit lower on that? That is
It's
that's quite a bit for used merchandise, shall we say?
9,800 up. Well, okay. If we're, I don't know if you want used, because those things have been through a shit ton of abuse.
Well, that's fine, because it's still going to end up in a tech's hands after we acquire anyway.
Okay.
So I just need it functional,
I mean,
and then we can get it fixed.
if we do 9,800 up front, I could see, you know, if you guys are willing to, you know, if you guys pay me 9,800 up front, if the money is just a little too much to do the second half of payment, we could maybe consider the possibility you guys do a little something for me in return.
How about I give you a bit less than that, and we do 2 somethings for you?
Oh goodness. Magpie, give me that haggle.
And you know what? I'm gonna put 4 luck into this.
All right.
So +4 on that.
All right.
So 30.
So for him, he is, let's see, 1d10 plus rank 7. Trading 8. Plus cool of 6.
Hmm.
And
Might have put that
you,
luck in.
Oh,
yeah, you did put that. No, you put that luck in. He's just.
Oh, that's right.
So
That's right.
you're gonna haggle off what, another 10% off of it?
Yeah. Well, haggle off the 10% and maybe dropping the price a little for the second favor, as well. So say 10% off, and then or like a third of the price paid up front, and then the 2 favors in the future.
Well, what can you guys do for me? Like, what are you willing to do?
Yeah, I mean, you need you need a smear job. This is your man right here. We can also
we have a
switch
man.
positions.
Yeah. And then we can just crack heads too.
Well, all right. So we'll do the 8,820 up front. All right. I need that in my hand tonight, before anything else happens. Can we make that happen?
So, one moment, please. Off to the side. So I just got 4,300 in hand. So, so that's why we were looking for how much more could we shave off this.
He needs how much tonight?
8,820 in his hand tonight before anything can happen.
I mean, I can cover half of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Nest Fund can cover the other half, and I only bring this up as a suggestion because, and I don't take this no wrong way, Thornton. I consider you a friend, and at this point, family. But we're gonna make the money back off this tomb anyways.
That's true.
And I'm not trying to sell you
That's
short,
an
brother.
investment.
I'm not. Okay, but
Yeah,
okay.
I'm there with you, man.
It's Robin Peter to pay Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, and remember, Commandant wants records of where money goes.
Yeah.
I will get creative with the account.
But Magpie says, "Look, I'll cover the other half, and but you pay me back over time, okay, Thornton?"
I think I've just set up 2 years to pay you back, but yes.
Okay. Well, that's for the nest. This is
that's
me
for the nest.
personally.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
coming out of my
we'll
personal
work out
fund.
some.
So,
Okay. Thank you.
look, I try to be a nice guy, but you know we got business to run, and the fact that you're, you know, fucking me for money right now, I am trusting you're gonna make these favors happen. I have the other half of the money. I can get you guys a fresh shield body, but you better come through on those favors if you have that money.
100%. Even give the guy I'll give the guy my personal agent right now. Like name's Backslash. You need dirt on somebody. You want to ruin someone's life. You need data. Be more than happy to help out.
Look, I'm trying to be a big name fixer in this city, and you don't get anywhere by backing out on your deals. So trust me.
Well, someone's getting to be a smart girl.
When you need it done.
Well, in that case then, what we'll be looking at then, I can find you a Sheol body in a week. And do expect before I simply hand this body over, that first favor will have to get done.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I have that favor on hand for you.
What do you need done, Jim?
So, I currently have I need a little something done in regards to putting. I need to put some dirt out on NCPD.
You have my attention.
So, I'm pretty sure we have all heard of cyber psycho hunting legend Bill Hellhound of Mauser. And everybody, every time they see an FBC, cries, Cyber Psycho! Cyber Psycho! And guess who has to come sniffing up our asses when, as soon as somebody cries Cyber Psycho?
They send in the Hellhound.
And then Max Tack shows up if Hellhound believes there's enough. I care to think Hellhound's got a little bit going on in the head. He's been acting a little fucky. A little more fucked up than other, even I've seen Militech Dragoons that are nicer than him.
I mean, you hunt psychos for a living. You start getting into their mindset, I guess.
I think NCPD's walking him around, and he doesn't really know what he's doing at this point. They're just using him to point the barrel for Max Tack.
Okay.
So
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I don't want to put a drag on Mauser. What Mauser has done so far for the community, especially for those of us that are Borg Dep, he has dealt with some very dangerous people when I think he was a little bit more sane. He's, thinned the herd when things get a little bit bad. He's a necessary evil for those that decide to put a lot of chrome in. However, I think NCPD is taking advantage of the fact that Mauser might be losing it. I want information on him.
So we need a piece to maybe see about getting Hellhound into some therapy then.
Basically, I would like to try to advocate that, NCPD needs to take a little bit more care of the people that they use. Because if they want to control the herd, if they want to, or whatever they want to refer to us FBCs as, if they want to, trim the hedges of us, get rid of the people that are losing it, sure, it needs to happen sometimes. It's a shame to see it happen, but it's a fact of life when it comes to those that decide to Borg out. You've seen horrible things like Johnny Silverhand happen. I'm sorry, Magpie, as he looks over there.
I think I've got the perfect angle for you.
Oh?
Night City Legend being run absolutely ragged by the orders of his superiors, not given time to rest, and basically being forced to lose his edge because of it.
If you guys stick a story on this man, we'll consider this first part of the favor and first half of the payment good.
Now, to clarify, because some people seem to take exception to the work I do, and I, as an artist, I'm just trying to ensure the fact that I'm giving you what you want. You don't necessarily want Hellhound rugs through the mud.
No.
You're more specifically looking at trying to bring attention to NCDPD being the douchebags that they are, right? And overworking this legend and proprietor of the people, considering the decades of hard work he's done. Is that correct? Is that what I'm understanding?
Rumor on the street has it. And if you look over to Rita, she was about scooped up she about got purchased by Max Tack to join their numbers because of how Borged up she is. I shouldn't be talking too loudly about that because I know she's somewhere in here.
Really?
NCPD and MaxTac, I believe, have been buying up people, or, you know, quote unquote, hiring people that they can push and push and push to do some really fucked up shit, and they're just desensitized to it. That they, you know, that they are becoming a danger themselves, not only to themselves, but to others. Because I don't know if you remember the NCPD Max. You don't remember? I don't know if you guys remember the story about MaxTac's Last Chance Squad, how they got sent basically to their deaths over in the Glen.
But is that the squad that Eddie's in? Playing?
Yes.
Ended up taking out.
Oh shit.
I lost my son in that fight, and I lost a couple other people I consider my own family because of the monsters that MaxTac are. NCPD and MaxTac, I don't care. They're all pigs.
I mean, I heard rumors that the MaxTac basically take on cyber psychos that they can rehabilitate. So
Yeah, but how much do they do? I think they do just enough to keep them on a leash before they snap again, and then they put them down like wild dogs. Just
enough to send them in. Still no regard for their own life. Just send them in psycho v psycho.
Exactly.
I will keep you posted on this when I get. Let me go do some digging and actually build the story and get the evidence I need. Okay. Before I put it out, I'll at least touch base with you to make sure it's hitting all the marks you want, and I will take care of the rest.
Plus, I'm sure you yourself need time to get the FBC in questions. So,
I do.
What
just keeping.
If you
we reconvene in about a week or a fortnight, and we see where things are.
Now, of course, I want this favor done before I hand over the FBC, but if you guys have made a substantial amount of effort into this, I might be a little more willing to hand it over.
No, I assure you that the effort will be substantial.
We have a deal then. With that, he takes the money, and you guys receive a receipt for it.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm officially zeroing out 4,300 for my account.
Yep, and Magpie's making up the rest, the 4,500-ish. It's half for cash.
Man, I am bleeding all of you right now.
Oh yeah, you have been. Past several, like 4 sessions.
How does it feel?
Bleeding us dry.
You guys want bigger things? Expect to give more blood.
Yeah.
Yep. That's fine. That's how it goes. What else am I gonna spend it on?
Yeah.
All right. So with that, I imagine you guys are gonna go get some rest then.
Yep.
Sleep off the hangovers. Or Thornton, do you have any last minute things here? Do you need to go talk to Rita or?
Yeah. I don't know if Backslash tells me anything, but I'm gonna go and find her after a while.
You come in and you see Rita looking over what appears to be her 5th pint of this stuff.
And I'm on probably about my 3rd rocket fuel. I'm just slightly buzzed.
You can leave it at the door.
Well, where's the fun in that?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Let me guess, you're here to gloat about my latest loss.
No, I did hear about that, though. I'm sorry.
First it was fix your legs, now it's fix your arms. And your face. See, she's got, like, one of her eyes are blacked out, the other one is currently covered up. Her arms are stitched up. What do you want, Thornton?
I heard you were here, and I figured I'd say, hey, I mean, we're going to be working together now. So...
The baker went through on the deal, huh?
Yeah.
Thornton, don't do this. You're selling yourself out to someone who's a bit of a scam.
I'm selling from one to the other. The other situation I was in was just as bad. Actually, doing this kind of gets me away from an even worse problem, as far as I was concerned.
So it looks like then that's that. I guess I'm going to be I guess I'm gonna have to pack my shit and go to MaxTac then. Because if this deal goes through, yeah, if this deal goes through, Baker said I'm going to MaxTac.
They're gonna drop you? Why?
Because you're the new poster child, big champion Thornton. Of course, everybody's gonna love that. I'm last week's news.
4-time champion? I mean, shit. Why would they
oh yeah, that's what ladies
like that?
is. Me, I haven't won a championship. No, I'm the biggest heel in the fucking league. Everybody hates me. I bet you even hate me.
Nah.
She looks drunk as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that was just me reacting when you jumped up, and that fucking chip.
What chip? Are you blaming this on something else?
Oh, you don't know. Okay.
About what?
N54 makes me wear a poser chip that they made.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So that guy you see in the ring, that's not me. That's a
who are
piece of
you?
silicon. Name's Riku.
Nice to meet you, Rico. I'm Rita.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you know, everyone in the fucking city hates me. So what do I do every Saturday night? I come here and I get myself fucking wasted to fucking forget about it.
You know, y'all two should get a bed together.
I hope you know that you fucking signed my death warrant, Thornton. I hope you know that. As soon as I go to MaxTac, they're gonna throw me at whatever thing that they cry Cyber Psycho about.
Are they selling you to MaxTac, or is this your choice to go over there?
I don't really get a choice in this. It's a deal made between... You know,
I don't know.
Big beefy Borg that basically doesn't really give a shit about anything else at this point. Perfect to add to the squad.
What if I could offer you something else?
What?
Well, what if you come and hung out with us?
What do you mean?
So you know the other people that I hang with.
Yeah, the little people. Yeah. What about them?
Okay, well those little people, they got an orphanage going on.
Oh.
Yeah. Part of this deal is for me to be helping them out. What if you come in and hung with us?
Give up my 3 squares and a cot?
What are we talking about giving up?
Of course.
You know, we're offering just as much, I would imagine. Get you set up. You work security there. You can set your own hours. You can get away from the corpse. Rather than going with MaxTac, I mean, fuck. Those guys are nuts.
I mean, I'm 24 years old. I'm already too old, it seems. I don't know if you guys would even take, I'm already worn down, man.
Well, first off, if they fucked up your tech, I happen to know a really good med tech that can set you straight. No more of the bullshit that they're throwing at you.
I don't know. I keep getting like all the newest off the line stuff before it even goes out onto the mainline production. I got a feeling I'm just a fucking guinea pig.
You're being prototyped?
Oh yeah. Apparently they wanted to put. Apparently this thing that they have in me is she looks at this linear frame Omega that's packed inside of her. Apparently it's supposed to go out here pretty soon. It hurts to wear it, Thornton.
I'd imagine it would.
I don't have enough grafted muscle and bone lace. I need more.
Oh,
But they said I
oh.
can't really get more, and I can't afford therapy to get more. They pay me just enough to be able to eat. They're going to pay you just enough to be able to eat. And then once you get to a point that you're costing more to maintain, they're going to toss you the max stack. That's how this cycle goes.
Well, I went to the next step. So I'm gonna go get an FBC.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. So at least that maintenance part I can kind of avoid a bit, because that'll just be whatever it is that they want me to run out in the ring, and then I can just walk away from that when I'm not out there. I mean, I know I'm going to get used. I mean, let's face it, that's what corps do. That's what all corps do.
And Thornton, I'm really sorry for trying to beat the shit out of you so many times over. I'm just trying to stay alive.
Yeah, that's the show. I got that. I never blamed you for that.
No, after you broke my leg, Baker fucking chewed me to hell and back for, fucking losing to you because, Rockland N54's got a little bit of a grind after, a bit of a media burst from Fiona Hayes over, what's been going on with me. Because I don't know if you remember that story that came out where, there was that probing possibility that I'm just, a walking prototype.
It sounded like they kind of made you that way, yeah.
So yeah, I'm seen as much of a dirty light as Crusher is. Fucking Night City legend that everyone's afraid of. Me, they're not afraid of me, but they hate me nonetheless. People walk across the fucking street, don't want to look at me.
That's my point. Wouldn't you want to go somewhere where you can get more respect?
Fine. Who do you happen to have, who's running the joint with you?
That's the girl with the shark hand.
Oh,
Magpie.
Yeah. I bring her in, I guess.
Sure. Well, my agent. Hey, come here for a sec.
Sure, be right there.
Yeah, she is very drunk, so she is very, very susceptible to suggestion. Here, you come in, Magpie, ears, Rita, just. So you happen to have a bunch of homeless kids.
Homeless for now, but we're converting a warehouse for further use. And I assume Thornton's offered you a job with us?
I guess. I don't know how long Rockland's gonna be keeping a hold of me, but I guess I can help out where I can.
Well, I mean, if
Really?
you can get if Rockland drops you, we can take you on full time. Well,
Wow.
you'll have
As
a-
long as
a
Max
place-
Tack doesn't snatch me up.
I mean,
Maybe we can help with that.
yeah. If Rockland drop you, come to us. We'll have you in public facing, so people know that you're doing work for taking care of kids, providing security protection. You'll have a place to lay your head, 3 square meals a day,
Alright.
and plenty of kids to look up to you and
No, you
learn
don't.
from you.
You don't want kids looking up to me. All the shit I've
What?
done.
The past is the past. What you do now is what matters.
exactly.
So, roll me a human perception check at Magpie. I think you might have a high enough empathy to be able to pick up on this.
got 7 empathy, so...
You've seen this from time to time, Magpie, but when sometimes people get a little too much chrome in them, they start becoming very volatile. And, like, the mood swings go very quickly back and forth, even rapidly from time to time.
And, if you need it, we can, schedule a meeting with our resident medtech, help you feel a bit more human.
I am human. What the fuck are you talking about?
I never said you weren't. I'm just saying, make you feel a little more. I mean, you got so much chrome strapped in there. It's I'm honestly impressed you're able to hold it together so well.
What are you saying?
Saying
she's impressed with.
I'm saying you got a strong will. I'm impressed.
Yeah. See, you're already making people respect who you are and what you're going through. And you're not even having to try. That's the kind of strength that you can get by coming with us.
Above table, I expected you to make this just your worst enemy. Wow, this is taking a turn for the better for you.
Huh? Why make an enemy when you can make a friend?
There you go.
Alright, I'll think about it. As for now, you guys get the fuck out of here. I'm about to fucking pass out.
As we're leaving, we're going to leave a note and say 7:30 p.m. Insert some mid-level restaurant.
Okay.
And then I'll walk out.
It's an open offer.
So.
And it'll keep you out of the clutches of Max Tech, which is you don't want to go into Max Tech. I've heard you. Once you're in there, the only way you get out is a body bag.
All right.
I don't want that for you.
So, with that in mind, I think we're going to go ahead and close session there for the day. However, I do need to make some important. I do need to just kind of let the audience know what's going on. So, hi chat. We're going above table here for a moment. And first things first. I'm awarding all of you ADIP for fantastic character building today, and making great strides in progress on what you guys are working towards. But one of the things that I need to address coming up here is I'm glad that Cybernation Uncensored has been giving me the opportunity to GM here Thursday mornings for you guys. However, good things must come to an end, and I'm not saying that I'm not saying things have been set in stone. However, this upcoming April, we'll be looking at the 28th as a good way to maybe find a way to wrap up Season 1 of Shock and Awe. Because I think we're getting to a good closing point for this season, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll find a good way to wrap up the season here. But, possibly this April, I might be going to a shift where I will be working Monday through Thursday mornings, and I have to work during the time that I normally run Shock and Awe. So with that in mind, we'll see if we can find another time to maybe continue Shock and Awe. And, I don't know if we can do it with this entire cast yet. I hope we can. If not, we'll definitely find a way to, wrap things around in a different way. but we'll find a way to pull it together one way or another. So, chat, I do want to thank you guys for your stupendous support of everything that we've done over here at CNU. And, of course, Rob and everyone over there at the team. Of course, I won't have a definitive answer until some point in the next week. And that depends on how negotiations go. If it turns out that I'll be going to Burst Shift, we'll have our finale next week for the season, and then we'll find a different time that might work for everyone. Or, if we find that I have to stick to night shift, we will go ahead and end this season. And I'm thinking if we take a short break, and then we start season 2 at a later time, where I will also gather more people for the cast.
Okay.
So at the end, Shock and Awe likely will not be going away. It's just I might have to. Life has to make some adjustments, and this is going to be good for me because, well, a pay bump, and I've worked night shift for like the past 7 years, and it's starting to really show. So I need to recoup. I need to come back and be normal. There might be well, I mean, technically, I guess Friday morning's available, but I know Friday morning can be a bit of a weird time for people, understandably. So,
yeah.
But we'll hash it out, figure out what works for everybody, and then we'll be back one day.
Mm-hmm.
These things happen. But sure enough, I hope you all have enjoyed what we have to offer so far.
Even if we all can't make it to come back, it'll still be the same show, same great energy, and same great DM.
Very true.
However, this is not confirmed this is not confirmed, okay? It is not confirmed that we are off yet. So, I will, at the end of the day, I will keep you all posted. Next week, I should have some form of an answer. If I don't, watch out for my Twitter. And I will also keep, Rob, if you're watching, I will keep you posted as well. And we'll figure out from there. And of course, at the end of the day, you guys have done well. We went through Eddie's and Elfline, Cyberpunk Shanghai, and so far season 1 of Shock and Awe. It's been
1 week now.
PWB, I'm so sorry. However, if you do want to catch more of me GMing, I do it in other places as well. And I also do it professionally, so I'll have some sessions open up maybe. We'll find a time. We'll figure it out one way or another. Of course, team Jim, Jack, Raven, Sasha, Hunar, Jim, Kiwi, Nick. I want to thank all of you guys for being with me on this wild ride. Of course, Vulpus, Mort, Zara, and Roy as well, for all the great productions I've had over here so far. I'm not disappearing, but this is just simply a break. I have to lay low for a little bit, as the giant corporation I work for, things change. Yeah, that's right. Me, where I'm like all about being against the big corps. I work for an international corporation.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Yeah.
Writing what you know.
So
and, that ATIP was the exact amount I needed to get to Fixer Rank 7.
Nice. And don't worry, we'll figure it out one way or another. We will.
Which is perfect because Fixer Rank 7 allows me to pay half now and half in a month, so that works great for our deal that we just made.
Hey, guess who was looking at your sheet before today's session?
It's almost like you planned it.
Perhaps. So, I suppose any thoughts before we close out today's session with potential finale next week?
I just want to say thank you to all the viewers who have stuck by us with this incredible journey, both with Shock and Awe and before it with Eddies and Elflines. It wouldn't be possible without all you guys and Cybernation as well. Everyone who puts all this together. Appreciate you all. And yeah, as Jim says, please keep circulating URLs. If you know someone who might be interested to watch, give them a link.
And who are you? And who were you playing as?
I'm Cookie Sasha. I was playing Magpie, our pint-sized fixer, who's just been doing all the wheeling and dealing today, it seems.
You wanted to play Fixer, you got it.
Oh, I love it. I love playing a social character for a change.
Raven, any thoughts before the potential of a finale next week?
It's been loads of fun. I really enjoyed playing this character. I'm enjoying playing it even more because I have actually a really high empathy, but it's currently really low just from bad life choices, media involvement, and just the wild ride that has gotten us here across 14 episodes. It's been great. I very much see Backslash almost becoming a businessman to keep this agency afloat while trying to still do things he finds enjoyment, like pissing off corporations. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, it's not a goodbye. It might just be a momentarily hiatus, but this has been loads of fun. I've been playing Backslash. You can find me at Instagram, Twitter, or even Twitch at Ockraven, as I am trying to actually get into streaming more on my own channel myself. I love playing with you guys. I really thank you for giving me that opportunity, as always. And I don't know, it's not like we can really lead on a really, really epic kind of encounter or high note, but we can find some way to really kind of leave it on a cliffhanger next week. I think we should find a way to do that.
I mean, we can leave it on a wholesome note as well, just getting the kids set up and...
It could be a good thing, too.
Yeah.
Not every campaign has to be a be-all
True.
end-all massive fight against an evil corporation blowing stuff up and dying along the way. It's
true. I expect more of a...
The little
Not running in space.
Just let's try to find, if we can find a way to leave our fans wanting more. Always leave them wanting more.
And Jack.
I am Dagger Jack, and I was playing Thornton. And this has been an amazing ride with all of y'all. Ever since we did ELO and all that kind of stuff, all the way through here, this has been absolutely the highlight of every week for me. I don't want it to go away. I really, really don't. I'm hoping that we're able to figure out some good solutions to be able to keep the ride rolling. And I appreciate everybody for sticking with us out there in YouTube land and Twitch land.
And also, of course, our listeners on Spotify, thank you so much. And of course, I'm Diamond Dust. I have been your GM, and well, I'm happy I've had this opportunity. This is just a potential of a see you later. But we don't know yet, alright? This is just more just in case.
Definitely not a goodbye. In the words of a certain Pokemon protagonist, smell you later.
How dare you?
I understood that reference.
So, I think on that note, we will go ahead and take our leave. Of course, tomorrow night, keep your eyes peeled for the High Riders. And, of course, I will be back Saturday on my channel if you want to stop by. Until then, bye-bye, folks. Bye-bye.
Bye, friends.
Later, tubes.
Cyber Nation has